Booty.
And we're here, folks. And we get the men's rules for this Elimination Chamber matchup. It is I, Jim, and I'm here with Tim. Tim, say something nice.
Hey, this is going to be an amazing matchup here.
This is going to be the first ever 7-man Elimination Chamber match. Begins with 3 superstars in the ring, 4 other competitors enclosed in respective pods. Every 5 minutes, the door will open at random. This process will continue until all pads are open and a superstar is pinned or submit until everyone is eliminated.
This process will continue until all pods are empty. If at any time a superstar is pinned or submits, he is eliminated and must exit the chamber. This will continue until 1 man is left and will go on to challenge Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship at the main event of WrestleMania.
You're absolutely right. That
keyword or words, main event.
Main event. Now, some people might say that is reserved for the Royal Rumble winner. To that, we say Shinsuke Nakamura has not been on television in the last 3 weeks. Drink that in.
Elias has a song for us that we will walk with. He's tickling all of my crevices right now. Got my vote.
I'll walk with Elias, folks. I'll walk with him twice.
I'll walk with him twice. That's not even a word.
Strange performing inside the Elimination Chamber. Then again, we are in Vegas.
That's right. We're in Las Vegas, folks.
That's right.
So I'm sure you're used to seeing someone you love behind bars.
That is unneeded criticism.
That is,
Tonight
folks.
is Elias' night. Because it's the final stop on my way to giving the greatest performance of a lifetime. On the grandest stage of them all, after I defeat Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship at WrestleMania.
I'd pay for it.
I would watch it, folks.
And it is there that all things WWE will be mine. Because the entire world will know what everyone here knows, that WWE stands for. I said WWE stands for.
That's pretty damn good.
Original.
Now I'm the last person to enter this chamber, so I'm going to sit back and watch as these animals tear each other apart. Then I'm going to come in and feast on the scraps. But I thought I'd kick things off with a song. Now listen up, Vegas. This one's not for you. See, I don't dedicate my song to anybody that lives in sin.
That's right, folks. We're in Sin City.
Higher standard.
He's kind of bougie.
So this one goes out to me. And I can't wait to hear it.
That is absolute douche to Magus finest, folks. He's got a song for himself, and he can't wait to hear it. And here it is, Elias Sampson to Elias. Sound like every fucking Coldplay song ever.
You can clap along if you want. Up that mic. Uh-huh. The fans are really enjoying it. As the boos rain down from the stands.
As they do.
The fans
They're
are
just
on their
saying,
hands.
boo, that's good.
The least you could do is shut your mouths and listen.
He is a great performer, folks, as he tells the folks here in Las Vegas to shut their mouths and
disappointed with the fans he is as he stares at God waiting for an answer and reply of why does he have to go through such stupidity in Vegas. God responds and says, just play, my son.
The thing is, I just hit the right pitch, so I'm going to keep this one going.
oh man, this is great.
Miz is delusional. He should stick to Miz TV. More like a D-list celeb, not a legend like me. I beat John Cena, and Roman doesn't want to face me again. I ain't afraid of nothing, not even the monster among men. Oh yeah, I said, oh.
Damn. And a beautiful high note there by Braun Strowman.
And Braun Strowman is on his way to the ring. He is the second entrant into the Elimination Chamber as he rises his way down to the ring. He looks very upset, like a giant baby with a beard. And he has...
Why would he be upset? There's no need for such things. Maybe he's jealous because he did break his big, gigantic guitar over the back of Elias a couple weeks back.
That's absolutely right. He did that as Walk with Elias walks his way to his pod, safely away from the monster among men, Braun Strowman.
The one he said he would not fear and does not fear. And Braun Strowman is proving him wrong there.
I'm not sure if he does. I think that Elias likes his own reflection too much to deal with Braun's baby face. And so he closed his pod to look at himself. I think it's a very natural thing to do as Braun walks himself over to his own pod, touches it, really likes the feel of the plexiglass. He's feeling very strong about it. And he has been encased into his pod. So Elias and Braun Strowman have went to their respective pods as we wait for the next entrant into this Elimination Chamber.
Oh. Wow. Well said.
And it's John Cena!
Everybody, the fans are on their hands at this very moment. John Cena encompasses everything that is WWE, and here he is. He's a douche.
As the John Cena Sucks remix has been flooding from the crowd tonight.
It's no joke with those bars, I'll tell you that much.
John says it's a big day. And it's a very big day today.
Seems like John knows the outcome of this match.
Almost. He comes over and daps up Coach Man. And he walks over and throws his hat lazily to the crowd. And now his signature towel moment as he faces the fourth wall. All right, let's get to WrestleMania. John Cena says. John Cena's words are stronger than Jesus' words in the Bible.
They are.
As he moseys on down to the ring.
John Cena's words makes miracles. John Cena's words made Jesus Christ make miracles. Facts. Look it up. I found it on Wikipedia. Original.
Absolutely, Wikipedia is a very reliable source. As John Cena comes in at 6'1", 251 pounds. He is from West Newbury, Massachusetts, and he is a combined 16-time world champion.
Man, that is fantastic. You've done your homework today. Too much math for me, but I do know the number 16 because that is legal for girls in New Mexico. I'm just saying that much.
And we're moving on as John Cena moves his way straight into his pod. I've been going through my beers far too fast as we have ran out of beer, folks.
Shame.
John Cena puts himself in a pod and I am out of beer. This is going to be an interesting time. John breathes heavy in his pod. It's very humid in there. It's like a shower. If only your own breath heated it up. There's no ventilation. As Roman Reigns makes his way down to the ring, he too will be in a pod. Believe that.
I don't believe.
The big dog is coming to hunt, Michael Cole says, as he comes in at 6'3", 265 pounds from Pensacola, Florida. He is 32 years old, and he is the 28th Triple Crown champion and the 17th Grand Slam champion. He has held every important title that there is to hold in the WWE. He also includes the WWE World Heavyweight Champion 3 times. He's the IC champion and US champion, the WWE Tag Team champion, the 2015 Royal Rumble winner, the 2014 Slammy Wrestler of the Year award winner, and FCW Tag Team champion. His family lineage dates back to Rikishi, Umaga, Yokozuna, and The Rock. He played college football at Georgia Tech University. He was named Defensive Player of the Year by Pensacola News Journal. Played in the Canadian Football League for the Edmonton Eskimos. And since then, he has slimmed down 20 pounds. Just pure muscle. He is a great, great man. Since debuting with the Shield, he has come a long way. And you have to wonder if Rollins' betrayal that they have amended since then is going to come back up in this matchup. Do you think Seth Rollins and their feud will have anything to do with this matchup?
You know, the championship is the most important thing in the WWE.
Yeah.
We're talking about the Universal Championship. This is what all the men are fighting for. This is all men against each other. There is no friends to be made here, but there may be temporary alliances that we will not see again that'll help one individual get farther than the other one. We seen it earlier today with Sasha Banks and Bayley, as Sasha Banks later on turned her back. It backfired on her, but it could push somebody to superstardom here tonight.
You're absolutely right. As we saw earlier today, we saw Bayley and Sasha Banks, their friendship drove them to a certain point, and then Sasha Banks pushing that tag team moment away and really turning on Bayley.
Yes.
And so that's why I asked, do you think Seth Rollins will do that again here tonight? Or will Roman Reigns see through Seth Rollins' sneakiness and put him down?
I think Roman Reigns needs to expect everyone to turn their back on him, because that's what should be going on anyways. I do not expect Seth Rollins to be making friends. I expect Seth Rollins to come here and to be stomping heads into canvases or steel cages here tonight as The Miz comes to reveal himself for this match.
Absolutely, The Miz is awesome.
Or at least he believes so.
Yeah, he
The words of an almighty narcissist.
The Intercontinental Champion. I'm not sure which Grand Slam champion he is. I'm sorry, I have not done my homework on him, but he has a Hall of Fame resume. I know for a fact he has been a multiple-time world champion. He has been the Intercontinental Champion. He has been the United States Champion. He has been Tag Team Champion.
Yep.
He is The Miz.
Yes, he is. He has a fantastic career. And as much of a narcissist that he is, he may be validated in being so with all the accolades he has, to include being the star of the Real World show.
He is an A-list superstar, as he does have an entourage, which we will not see play into effect in this matchup with the Elimination Chamber. Obviously, you will not have to see that. But The Miz, starting in the ring, while he does have those accolades, there is no question that he does not have the physical prowess as a Roman Reigns, as a Braun Strowman, as a John Cena. Are you concerned with The Miz, The Miz's chances of winning this match, as he goes around and taunting all 4 members in the pods, Elias Sampson, Roman Reigns, Braun Strowman, and John Cena? Do you think that's a smart move for The Miz?
I think it is. I think it shows how much he believes in himself as he gets startled there by Braun Strowman shaking the chamber. Well, you know, The Miz's confidence is what got him so far. I'm talking about an individual who has WrestleMania main event status, who has faced John Cena for the championship. And Seth Rollins is making his way down to the ring to be the last entrant. No, actually it's not. It's going to be 3 individuals.
That's
we got a
absolutely right.
7-man Elimination Chamber for the first time. So Seth Rollins is here, and he's hype, and he's ready to burn down all the legacies of those in the ring and those to come, so he can create a path for him.
Speaking of WrestleMania, speaking of Rollins and Reigns' beef in the past, it was Rollins that stopped Roman Reigns from winning his first WWE Championship match after Roman Reigns won the 2015 Royal Rumble. Seth Rollins was the Money in the Bank winner. He cashed in and pinned Roman Reigns in the triple threat, making it a triple threat match between Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, and Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is on his way to a Hall of Fame career as well.
Yeah.
He's had many success in the Indies. He is here, but he is also starting in the ring, and you have to say, starting in a triple threat environment inside the Elimination Chamber, you can only imagine the amount of pain that is going to be inflicted on him early on. Do you think that his chances are good?
His chances are extremely diminished as we have the demon Finn Balor making his way down. Oh, excuse me.
The bear is getting to us, folks.
The demon Finn Balor has a blue jacket this time. He is looking...
That's Johnny Cage, Finn Balor, folks. That's not the Demon King. That is your GQ magazine. Finn Balor.
The glory of Finn and all of his light coming down to the ring. But as going back, starting out a triple threat environment, it's going to be really taxful on the body. But the smart thing to do is to let two individuals go at it and for you to stay out of it.
Absolutely. And now I'm going to run and take a piss. I'm going to leave you with Jim. Jim's going to have you. Jim's going to take you all the way to the start of this matchup, but I really have to urinate, folks. It's right at the edge. I might piss myself, and I'm wearing shorts. I don't want to ruin my friend's carpet. I've already ruined his bathroom one time tonight, folks, and I'm drinking at least 6 beers. They have flown right through me and into my bladder, and now they're going to shoot out like a fire hose into his toilet. Stay tuned. You got him, Jim.
It is I, Jim, and I am here to so graciously give you the play-by-play tonight. Finn Balor here doing his natural entrance as the crowd participated, as they usually do. We are starting out with Finn Balor, Seth Rollins, and Intercontinental Champion The Miz, who should not be taken lightly. This is going to be much different than any Elimination Chamber, just starting out with these 3 individuals. The bell has rung and the match is beginning. And we have all 3 members in the ring trying to feel each other out, figure out what's going on. Nobody being assertive quite yet. Nobody's taking the first steps forward, but they're all closing in slowly but surely, folks. And it seems like Seth Rollins and Finn Balor coming after The Miz, but The Miz is trying to get Seth Rollins to team up with him to attack Finn. Seth Rollins laughs it off and shakes his head no. He tells Seth Rollins, you know better than that.
Seth Rollins did tell The Miz that he did know better than that.
Well, that's how we back to him.
I'm back. I urinated on the spot. And here we are.
Now, The Miz tries to too-sweet Finn Balor, probably trying to sweet-talk him into coming at Seth Rollins there.
That's a good tie to the Bullet Club. Miz has done his homework. He's an avid studier of the game.
Yeah.
He has been a professional wrestling fan ever since he was a child, and he has been clearly following Finn Balor's career in Japan and now in the WWE.
Seth Rollins and Finn Balor look to tag team on The Miz, and it looks like The Miz is already in a bad situation here, folks.
Absolutely right. As Finn Balor looks like a SmackDown superstar in his SmackDown blue. He sends Miz to the outside. Rollins rolls up Finn Balor. A quick 2 count. And now they face off. Finn Balor thinks it's very comical. You can't trust Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins has been a snake ever since the beginning.
Yes, he is. He's the architect. Don't forget. His music says burn it down, but he burns things down to build them back up the way he wants them.
Absolutely right. As they have done a quick set of moves, and that leaves each individual very clearly strength. And now a side headlock. from Finn Balor onto Seth Rollins against the ropes. Rollins sends Finn Balor. Finn Balor jumps Seth Rollins, punches The Miz, sending The Miz back down to the side. A kick to the stomach from Seth Rollins. A quick takedown by Seth Rollins onto Finn Balor. They're down in the middle of the ring. A quick headlock by Seth Rollins onto Finn Balor. How do you feel about Seth Rollins' athleticism early on in this matchup?
I think it's going to be very, very beneficial in this type of matchup. You need to be able to be durable, to have endurance, and The Miz is just taking the brunt of every hit that is coming down. As Seth Rollins takes another one to Miz, and Miz is still down on the outside. And Finn Balor would have drop kicked Seth Rollins, but as I was saying, Seth Rollins' athleticism could get him by. His ability to endure pain, his ability to be durable as he's had injuries but has come back stronger than ever. I really believe his speed will also be a factor against monsters like Braun Strowman. And also, John Cena, who is aging, and his speed is not quite what it used to be.
Oh, a big knife edge chop from Finn Balor onto Seth Rollins in the corner after a quick 2 count we saw on The Miz from Finn Balor.
Yes.
And now a knife edge chop to The Miz in the corner by Finn Balor. He has each opponent in the corner. Irish whip reversed by The Miz. Miz sends Finn Balor into the opposing corner. Finn Balor runs over a knife edge chop to Seth Rollins. The Miz dives into the corner and misses Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins dodges, sends himself over to the ropes, but a quick snapmare by Finn Balor. And Finn Balor goes for a quick cover. He can't get it. He gets a 1 count. Finn Balor now in control. Irish whips. Nope. Reversed by Seth Rollins. A big knee to the stomach of Finn Balor by Seth Rollins.
Pin. 1, 2, and Finn Balor kicks out. This is high-paced action by these two very young stars in the WWE. Seth Rollins, former champion, as well as Finn Balor for 1 day post his injury.
Roll up by Finn Balor. He's got the tights. Oh, no.
And The Miz coming in sneaky, holding the tights as well on Finn.
And now
Seth Rollins rolls up Miz, kick out again.
Forearms to the
High-paced action.
to both Seth Rollins and The Miz by Finn Balor. Seth Rollins versus another forearm to the face and a big backbreaker by Seth Rollins onto Finn Balor. Now The Miz is in the corner. The Miz sends Seth Rollins to the outside, but there is a platform there. Seth Rollins stands, catches himself. He propels himself through the ropes with a big clothesline from the outside to the inside.
Yep.
Now The Miz is back up, but quick, a big suplex.
Roll through. And a second suplex into a Falcon Arrow. Beautiful there. Beautiful. 1, 2, and Seth Rollins kicks out.
I mean, The Miz kicks out.
I apologize. The Miz kicks out from a Seth Rollins pin. Well, here we have a lot going on. High-paced action by these young guys, but these young guys need to learn. They need to pace themselves. It's going to be a long match with a beautiful side kick to the gut of The Miz, going for a curb stop on The Miz's head. The Miz dodges. He goes for the Skull Crush finale. Miss. And a big boot from Seth Rollins to The Miz. A big boot as Finn Balor tries to get back into the action here.
Now Seth Rollins into the second rope. He dives.
And a double blockbuster there. And he goes for the pin on Finn Balor. 1, 2. Finn Balor kicks out. Pin The Miz. 1, 2. Miz gets the shoulder up as well. These young bucks need to slow it down. There are 7 men in the ring, 6 competitors against themselves. And they need to know they need to pace themselves slowly to get to where they need to be at the end of the matchup. Don't burn yourself out.
Well, I think they may have already as we get the very first entered in this match from the pods, and it is the legend, John Cena.
16-time world champion, comes out fiercely but now has a smirk. It's been a lot of matchups between Seth Rollins and John Cena, those involving championships. And they are ready to face off once again for an opportunity of Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania.
Absolutely right. The free agent, John Cena, had found his way up into this matchup, and now he squares off against Seth Rollins in the middle of the ring. Seth Rollins seems unfazed, but John Cena's talking his smack as he really veins up in the middle of the ring. John Cena points at the WrestleMania sign. Seth Rollins is like, okay, yeah, pushes him in the chest. And then now Seth Rollins gets laughed in the face by John Cena. John Cena's not having it. He thinks it's cute. They're checking each other out. And then Seth Rollins pushes him in. Now John Cena pushes him like school children. John Cena dodges shoulder block.
Shoulder block. We've seen this before. Proto bomb.
Oh my God! It's
Reversed by Seth Rollins. He's going for the revolution knee. Miss and a proto bomb lands this time.
Now we're looking for the 5-knuckle shuffle. Also an analogy for jerking off.
John Cena says you can't see it even if you wanted to. Pele get going for Seth Rollins, but no, a miss.
Another
John Cena with
proto bomb.
Proto bomb to the Miz as well.
He's going for the double 5-knuckle shuffle. Again, an analogy for masturbation.
John Cena's ambidextrous. I don't know if you knew that.
Yes, he can masturbate with both arms. And now, bounces off the ropes. 2 5-knuckle shuffles to both the Miz and
Vintage John Cena. Seth Rollins with a double step to John Cena after a takedown. Very sneaky. 1, 2, and John Cena gets his shoulder up. Finn Balor's trying to hulk up here. And a skull crusher finale. No, reverse. With roll up. 1, 2, and the Miz kicks out of that roll up from Finn Balor. And a sling blade to the Miz. Takes a big bump there.
Absolutely hard-hitting action. It's hard to keep up with.
Very difficult. Finn Balor goes for the drop kick, but Seth Rollins hits him with a super kick right to the chin. Might have put Finn Balor to sleep here.
Absolutely, all competitors are down. Seth Rollins standing alone in the ring as all competitors except for John Cena make their way up to their feet. John Cena's very old. Takes him a long time. Big forward to the face of Finn Balor in one corner. Runs over, hits the Miz with another in another corner. Back to Finn Balor. But John Cena's up. And he throws his body into Seth Rollins in the corner. Both Seth and Finn Balor are up. He picks them both up out of the turnbuckle, going for a double attitude adjustment. Finn Balor tries to wiggle out, and he does. But John Cena uses Seth Rollins' legs against Finn Balor, hits him with it, but Seth Rollins lands on his feet out of the AA Insiguri, and now the Miz with a neck breaker.
All right, the double neck breaker there, 1 to the knee and 1 to the canvas. 2, and Seth Rollins gets the shoulder up.
Absolutely right. Seth Rollins did get his shoulder up there. The Miz, his neck is in pain.
Very much so.
Very much so. The Braun is feeling his beard. His beard is where he gets his power. We get a shot of Roman Reigns. He gets his power from the baby oil and the oil in his hair. As Finn Balor is sent to the outside by John Cena, lands on that padded canvas on the outside. And then on the other side, The Miz is trying to slam Seth Rollins' head into the corner. But Finn Balor gets the advantage, and now he is stomping John Cena on the outside. Finn Balor's using the side of the cage to climb up and get some momentum so he can really stomp down on John Cena. He climbs up, he drops, he climbs up, he drops. He's feeling it as he flexes his chest muscles. But nonetheless, John Cena's head is still bigger than Finn Balor's chest muscles.
Yes, that is true. Well, John Cena with a right hand, a closed right hand at that, but hey, no disqualification. No need to worry.
Absolutely.
And a Miz clothesline, patented clothesline there by the Miz.
And on the other side of the ring, John Cena's going for a superplex.
A superplex to Finn Balor.
And now, on the other side,
Miz gets crotched by Seth Rollins on the top rope.
It looks like they're going for dual superplexes in each corner.
Get it ready, guys. Turn up the speakers because we're about to get stereo superplexes here, it seems like.
And here we go.
1, 2, stereo superplexes.
But I have to say, just like Mickie James earlier tonight, did that do more damage to the people who inflicted those superplexes than it did on their opponents?
Possibly, but hey, the next competitor come in is going to have a field day with all 4 opponents down in the ring.
Yes, indeed.
Winners is at number 5.
And number 5, who will it be?
Roman Reigns.
The big dog.
You can hear the barks. Ruff, 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 ruff. The big dog is out of the cage, folks, and he is here hunting on these down opponents. A uppercut to Finn Balor, uppercut to the Miz, uppercut to John Cena, knocks them all back down. They stood up. John Cena working his way back up. Another uppercut puts John Cena down for good this time. It seems like the Miz is getting up.
Yes, the Miz is up. Roman's talking.
Uppercut there. The Miz puts him to sleep, folks. Finn Balor up again. Uppercut puts Finn to sleep.
That was a vicious
Roman
uppercut.
Reigns, methodical right hands, makes eye contact with Seth Rollins, and Seth Rollins is up to his feet. The history in the Shield. Their history as Seth Rollins broke down the Shield with chair shots to the back of Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose. And the Miz from behind knocks Roman Reigns into Rollins, and a beautiful DDT to Seth Rollins. By the Miz, 1, 2. It's the pin, but the kick out by Seth Rollins. The Miz kick to the gut of John Cena. John Cena's down. He stares down John Cena. He stares down Roman Reigns. He stares down Seth Rollins. He stares down Finn Balor. It is a stare down here, folks.
As all 4 members are on their knees like prostitutes in Ping Wang Yang. And now the Miz is embracing the moment just to say, is it going to be John
He's
Cena?
asking the crowd.
Is it going to be Roman Reigns? They said yes. Is it going to be Finn Balor? They say no. And now he asked the crowd, is it going to be Seth Rollins? Is it going to be John Cena? And he chooses Seth Rollins. He kicks John Cena.
Yes,
he
kicks.
Yes, kicks indeed.
Famous hit kicks. Actually, the yes kicks made famous by SmackDown gentlemen.
Yes, Corey Graves gets stepped on by Michael Cole. We will continue this broadcast as yes kicks to Roman Reigns, as that's who the crowd wanted him to kick harder than anyone else.
The Miz coming for a huge kick to the head of Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns dodges and gets up with a huge clothesline to Miz. Another clothesline to Miz, putting him down. Miz is back up, and we have Irish whip reverse. Roman Reigns off the ropes, and he comes up with a big clothesline there, and Roman Reigns flexes all of his muscles, and the big dog is out, and Finn Balor's up. Big forearm there, and gut punches, gut kicks to Roman Reigns. Seth Rollins is up. Irish whip reversed, and Finn Balor takes it again, and a huge clothesline off the second rope by Roman Reigns to Finn Balor. Down 1, 2, and a kick out by Finn Balor. This is a slobber knocker here, folks. A slobber knocker. Fast-paced action, hard to keep up, but trust me, the New York in me is keeping these words flowing.
Absolutely right. It's a big clothesline to Finn Balor. Multiple clotheslines from Roman Reigns to Finn Balor. His signature clotheslines in the corner.
That's right.
Up to 10, because he can't count higher than that. And now, Finn Balor thrown to the mat by Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns with a big boot, but Finn Balor dodges. Roll up by Roman Reigns onto Finn Balor. Finn Balor's picked up by Roman Reigns. A big power bomb.
One-handed power bomb there, showing the muscle. Roman Reigns, he picks John Cena up as John Cena was on a full sprint. 1, 2. Kick out, Samoan drop, could not put away John Cena.
Absolutely right. Now the Miz up. Miz
up, power bomb.
Sit down power bomb.
Power bomb there. 1, 2. Kick out by Miz. Roman Reigns is running rampant.
You could see it in Miz's eyes. He wasn't there. You thought he was done. He was looking up at the ceiling days, but he found a way to kick out. The Miz also headlined WrestleMania like we mentioned before. He's been there. He knows how to handle himself in this situation.
That's correct. Championship instincts. That's what it was. Championship instincts that got his shoulder off the canvas at that moment.
Roman Reigns is the lone member standing as Seth Rollins is on the outside. John Cena's on the outside. Both Finn Balor and The Miz lay inside. But Roman Reigns is talking smack to Braun Strowman. And now he jacks his fist. He's getting ready to fist someone. And who's it going to be? A good
Loading it
fisting.
up.
He's loaded up. Now the countdown.
There.
He is a big dog, and dogs get distracted easily as the countdown distracts Roman Reigns from delivering a good fisting to someone's face.
That's right.
I'm going to go urinate. I'm leaving you at gym again.
Braun Strowman is now out of the cage, folks, and it is Roman Reigns face off with Braun Strowman. History here, many of matches. Braun Strowman is going to make a demonstration. Takes Seth Rollins and slams him into the steel. Big right hand puts Roman Reigns to sleep. 1 punch. The animal that is Braun Strowman. 1 punch to Finn Balor. And a big knee to the gut of John Cena. The Miz wants no part of this as he runs away to the outside. Braun Strowman is making it known that this is his ring. And another right hand puts John Cena out. Roman Reigns back up. Headbutt to Roman Reigns. Headbutt to Finn Balor. Big knee to the gut of Seth Rollins, and John Cena's up again, fighting back, clubbing blows to the back of John Cena. They teaming up. Seth Rollins, big blows to Braun Strowman. John Cena And Seth Rollins going for a double suplex here on Braun Strowman. That's the only way you're getting this big man up. But Braun Strowman reverses and suplexes them both simultaneously. The strength of Braun Strowman. He has Finn Balor by the trachea, throws him against the rope, catches him in midair as Finn Balor tries to hop, uses Finn Balor to knock down Roman Reigns as Roman Reigns on a full sprint to take down Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman is flexing his power, showing the potential that he has. And The Miz is the lone standing individual there. And the Monster Among Men is ready to feast.
But the Monster Man doesn't climb easy. As The Miz, actually, he's climbing easier than I thought he would.
Strowman, the athleticism, takes Miz by his haircut there. His
Yes.
high and tight.
Absolutely. Miz climbed to the top of a cell, but Strowman climbs straight up. Now he's bouncing his head off the plexiglass on the outside repeatedly. As the Miz is now out of it yet again. Strowman's gonna throw him off the top rope onto all the remaining members downstairs. He does. He throws them all in the middle of the ring. As Roman screams, blah, blah, blah.
Braun is feeling it, and the crowd is behind him.
Absolutely.
Get these hands, folks, and he is delivering. He's delivering these hands to everyone.
You have to wonder, Elias Sampson watching Braun Strowman doing this. He's also feeling first gratitude, elated that Braun Strowman is doing so much damage to all of these individuals, and fearful because no one has done any damage to the Monster Among Men, Braun Strowman.
That is true. Talking about, this is a buy none, get one free sale with Braun Strowman's hands. He is giving them out to everyone.
And as we were just talking about, we were just questioning, now Braun Strowman is staring down Elias Sampson as Elias is still in his pod.
Elias says he wants no problems. He puts his hands up in submission.
All members are down. Braun Strowman kicks The Miz in the back, lifts him up, and now he's going to clobber him. As he does clobber him in the chesticles, straight to the ground.
Chesticles is the exact place he hit him.
Absolutely.
Beautiful.
All members are down. Braun walks over to Roman Reigns. He picks Roman Reigns up by his bulletproof vest. His very dumb bulletproof vest. Now he's going to clobber him right in the chesticles.
That bulletproof vest does nothing against the clobbering blows from the bro hands of Braun Strowman.
Now back to Elias Sampson. Elias Sampson's like, hey, man, you just keep doing your thing. There's a lot of people out there. He's pointing, he's counting.
Yeah.
Braun is aware of this, but Seth Rollins very dumbly, if that's a word, hits Braun Strowman in the back of the head, and now he's going to pay for it.
Delivers a hand on another buy none, get one free sale of get these hands.
Absolutely. As he throws Seth Rollins to the outside, Seth Rollins not only hits the ground, but scrapes his head against the chains on the outside. Now The Miz, for whatever reason, crawls over to the Braun Strowman and grabs him by the boot, and now he's going to get hit in the... No, he picks him up. Running power slam.
He's going for it. The Miz is knocked out, and he makes sure he's done. 1, 2, 3. The Miz is the first one eliminated. The Intercontinental Champion is gone. What a shame, but what a fight did he put up as being one of the first competitors in this matchup.
You're absolutely right. The Miz, absolutely right, as Corey Graves is pointing out currently on the broadcast. The Miz gets to go home to a beautiful wife who they just announced are having their first child.
That is, you know what, bittersweet situation there. But I'm sure the Miz would have still loved to win this match.
Now Elias is out of his pod as the countdown has commenced.
He doesn't want to leave the pod, and I don't blame him. I would stay in the pod. No need to leave.
Well, that didn't really work out for Alexa Bliss earlier. Let's see if it works out for her now. As Elias casually leans against the door, saying, come and get me, bro. Braun staring at Elias. All the members are up in the ring. Roman Reigns, Finn Balor, Seth Rollins, and John Cena all attack Braun Strowman at the same time. Clubbing fist to Braun Strowman, trying to get the monster down. The monster's down to a knee.
Just huge clubbing blows by these ginormous men.
Absolutely. John Cena gets one more kick in because he can't be the guy. And now they're all staring at each other. Roman gets another. John Cena gets 2 more punches on him. And they're telling John to pick him up. And then Roman saying, I will powerbomb him if you lift him up because he's really fucking heavy.
But can they lift him?
I'm
That
not
is a
sure.
ginormous man. They're gonna both.
John
Seth
Cena
Rollins and
Roman-
Finn Balor are gonna try to lift it up for a double power bomb, headed by John Cena and Roman Reigns.
John Cena and the Roman Reigns, the superpowers powerbomb.
A quadruple power bomb. All of them pinned to keep Braun down, but Braun still kicks out with 4 men pinning him down.
Now,
John Cena goes to lift up Braun Strowman, gets him up on his shoulders. What a feat here. What a feat. And AA to Braun Strowman. One. And a kick out at 1.
the monster
What a
Roman
monster. And a spear. Braun needs a spear. 1, 2. And he kicks out of that. What does it take to put Braun Strowman down as he crawls on his knees, trying to find out where he is?
Now, Seth Rollins going for the curb stomp.
Eventually, one of these is going to
And now
Braun
Finn
Strowman
Balor.
comes to the outside.
Finn
But
Balor's
Finn
up on
Balor
the top
says,
rope. He's
oh,
looking for the
no,
coup de
no,
grace.
no.
He gets it. Coup de
Double
grace.
stomp right there with the coup de grace.
Yeah, but Braun Strowman's smart as he is taking damage.
John Cena turns on Roman Reigns. AA to Roman Reigns. Super kick to the gut of John Cena by Seth Rollins. Kick to the face there. Finn Balor against Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins collides with Finn Balor. It looks like that hurt them both.
Both
As
men
hit
looked
their-
like they were going for a crossbody, and it didn't turn out for either one of them. And these guys should have focused on Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman smartly rolled out to the side. Elias goes in, tries to cover Seth Rollins. 1, 2. He isn't going to get it. He looks over at Finn Balor. He covers Finn Balor. 1, 2. Can't get that either. Now he looks over at Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns, 8. We get it here. 1, 2. Oh, that was a close near fall. Now he's over to John Cena. John Cena's covered. 1, 2. Elias couldn't pin a single individual in those
Braun
sequences.
Strowman's still on the outside, knocked out. That's a big man to move back in the ring. I'll say that much.
Absolutely right. As Elias is the lone standing member, Finn Balor gets up to a knee. He gets a clothesline for his troubles. Elias sees Roman Reigns getting up. Now sending some stomps and some punches to Roman Reigns in the corner. Seth Rollins is up to his feet. Elias rips off his shirt, kicks Seth Rollins down. Now John Cena's getting up. Elias sends him into the ropes. A big knee to the face of John Cena. Elias Sampson still going. He's moving. He's climbing to the top rope. This is some fast-paced action. Elias Sampson has all the momentum. Elias Sampson with a huge elbow to the chesticles of Seth Rollins. 1, 2. Another near fall. Elias Sampson's thinking to himself, why are my attributes so low? Why can't I put these men away after he got finishers put on them? I don't understand. And we don't understand either as Elias Sampson stands alone in the middle of the ring. He's thinking about his next process. What do you think it should be?
I think he should continue to focus on Seth Rollins, who I think is the weakest as being one of the first competitors in this match and eating a lot of damage. The frustration of Elias is showing. And I think he's starting to get tunnel vision, though. As Roman Reigns is up, picks up Elias Sampson. Elias Sampson in a fireman carry position starts to hit elbows on Roman Reigns, and he picks Roman Reigns up for electric chair drop. It looks like spins him around and hits a sit down power bomb. 1, 2, and Roman Reigns just got the shoulder up at 2 2/3.
You're absolutely right. Elias Sampson thought he had him there. A sit down power bomb. Oh my God! Braun Strowman is back up. He's standing behind Elias. Elias will eat his words for talking smack behind the glass as Braun sends him into a turnbuckle. But Elias Sampson dodges a spear in the turnbuckle, and Braun Strowman sends himself into the turnbuckle. And now
he's
Elias
trying to pick up Braun Strowman. Oh my God, but he can't do it. He lucky he didn't break his neck there.
Jesus Christ.
And a power slam to Elias. 2, 3, and Elias has been eliminated. Tears are falling all over the crowd. As a final competitor, Elias eats one finishing move and is out cold.
Absolutely right. Elias Sampson, it was the last person to enter this matchup. He had the most momentum. Every other opponent ate a finisher or two, and they all kicked out of his pins. He needs to go back and get the DLC for the WWE 2K18 Accelerator Pack so he can adjust his attributes. Go out and get that. I think that is also $9.99, the same price as the WWE Network. Now back to the action.
The fans sing, na 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 na, hey hey, goodbye. to Elias. It seems like they are rejoicing in the fact of his elimination. And Braun Strowman tells him, Elias, to go home as he has Roman Reigns by his flak jacket. And he's whispering sweet nothings into the ear of Roman Reigns. And he goes for a power slam on Roman Reigns.
But Roman's got it. He got position on him.
And a big knee, a springboard knee there to Braun Strowman by Seth Rollins. A drop kick to the face of Braun Strowman. A clothesline by Roman Reigns. John Cena on the top rope going for a crossbody, and it's caught by Braun Strowman, picked up, and power slam. What might have been through the ring. 1, 2, 3, and eliminates John Cena. Braun Strowman is flexing his muscles in this matchup.
Absolutely right. John Cena has been eliminated from this matchup. That is something we did not expect of the future Hall of Famer.
No, 16-time world champion. Got eliminated, but he put up a heck of a fight here, folks. A heck of a fight, and John Cena holding his back, showing his age here.
I know I was looking forward to him beating Ric Flair's 16-time world championship record at WrestleMania.
Well, it seems like it won't be this year as he was eliminated by Braun Strowman.
As Roman Reigns looks somewhat distraught about this for some reason.
There are 5 individuals left in the ring. Or is there 4? There are 4 individuals left in the ring. Braun Strowman, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and Finn Balor.
Well, I told you that they would pay for not covering him when he rolled to the outside, and they're paying for it now. Now it's 3 against 1. As Roman Reigns eats another big hand, and Seth Rollins eats a big hand from Braun Strowman. Now Finn Balor's in the corner. Finn Balor's the smallest of them all. A true David and Goliath moment. Yes. As Finn Balor walks up to Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman laughs in his face. Finn Balor, showing no fear, squares up with the monster among men. They stare into each other's eyes. Finn Balor dodges a right hand, and now a series of kicks and punches from Finn Balor, but he will eat. Oh, no. Braun Strowman sent him into the corner, but double drop kicks, reversing Braun Strowman's charges. Finn Balor jumps to the outside.
A high running kick there to the side of the temple of Braun Strowman. Comes to the top rope. Braun Strowman has him by the esophagus. Picks him up now in a power slam position. Reversed by Finn Balor. Smart move there. Drop kick to the back of Braun Strowman. Falls to the turnbuckle. He's walking around, distraught. Another drop kick sends Braun Strowman down to the ground.
Finn Balor going up top. What is he looking for here?
To the top rope there. And a coup de grace to the back of the neck.
My God.
Of Braun Strowman. 1, 2, and Braun Strowman throws him off like a pillow.
Braun Strowman underestimated Finn Balor. Not only his skill, but his size. As Finn Balor is now the lone standing man, and Seth Rollins gets up. He eats some forearms for his troubles from Finn Balor. Finn Balor misses another forearm. A big kick to the head by Seth
Pele
Rollins.
kick there, too.
Takes down Rollins.
Looks like he's going for a Bloody Sunday. 2.
That's apparently a 1916. It's a 1916.
Definitely a Bloody Sunday. Finn Balor dodges Roman Reigns' attempt at a clothesline and hits him with a sling blade. Lines Roman Reigns up. Drop kick. Puts Roman Reigns down to the ground. Finn Balor going up, and it looks like he's trying to line up a coup de grace here, folks. Can he land this? And he goes up, and he lands a coup de grace right to the gut of Roman Reigns. Braun Strowman's up, though. Braun Strowman picks up Finn Balor in a power slam. 1, 2, 3, and Finn Balor is gone, folks. Finn Balor is gone. Roman Reigns is out. Seth Rollins is out, and Braun Strowman is standing, eliminating 3 competitors by himself.
Absolutely right. And that was a smart move by Braun Strowman. Finn Balor, because of his size and agility, was the only threat to Braun, and he knew it. So he took him out. Now, some might not like this pin. However, it was a smart move by Braun Strowman. He had Roman Reigns out. Braun knew that Roman Reigns was already taken down. He had to take out the person with the most momentum, and he did that here. Finn Balor is outside the ring. Very smart move from Braun Strowman.
Yes, but it seems like Braun's genius moments are coming to an end as he's giving time to Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins to recuperate here instead of immediately attacking.
Again, underestimating his opponents. These are two Shield members, two very close friends who know the ins and outs of tag team work, and now they're going to face off against Braun Strowman as they fist bump each other. I would wash my hand if I were Seth Rollins, as Braun Strowman looks to face off against both men, looking very confident. And now they get on each side of Braun Strowman. Braun, like a child, doesn't know which way to look. He can't look both ways at the same time, obviously. And they attack him at the same time.
Tosses off Roman Reigns. Tosses off Seth Rollins. Goes at Seth Rollins, and Seth Rollins tricks him into falling over the top rope. The bumbling and stumbling Braun Strowman is back.
He is a giant man-child as he eats kicks to the ribs and shoulder from Seth Rollins. And now Roman Reigns. Braun's at a knee as they both double team. They both punch him. They both kick him. They both are just on top of this man. Braun gets up to his feet. Roman Reigns had to take a break.
Smashed Braun Strowman's head into the Elimination Chamber. It looks like they're going for it again. Smart move here. It seems like fists are not enough to bring down Braun Strowman, so they have to use steel to take down Braun Strowman. And Seth Rollins turns his back on Roman Reigns. Seth Rollins turns his back on Roman Reigns. He's trying to line up a springboard knee. Nobody gets a springboard clothesline instead. Boom, and a nice side kick to the gut of Roman Reigns, looking for a curb stomp. Roman Reigns falls back, goes for a Superman punch, another side kick to the gut. He lines up what looks to be a power bomb here. Seth Rollins has Roman Reigns up. Turnbuckle powerbomb, haven't seen that. And a Superman punch to the side of Seth Rollins' head. And both men are down. Braun Strowman is coming to his senses, but every man is down. By God, this is one heck of a matchup tonight, folks.
This takes me back to 2016 when Seth Rollins should have known from previous experiences that gives Roman Reigns momentum. That turnbuckle powerbomb gives Roman Reigns momentum enough, just enough, to dig down in his haunches to deliver a riveting Superman punch. And now Seth Rollins is going to have to face the wrath of Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman pulls him to the outside, pulls him towards the cage, but Seth Rollins grabs onto the cage. He's trying to climb away from Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman, he's a very dumb man. Tries to reach up to him, but he gets his hands kicked away. Braun, now tired, can he climb it? He tries to continue climbing while getting kicked in the face. Again, not a smart man. Seth Rollins climbs up to the second tier. He climbs over to the cell. Braun Strowman trying to climb up and still getting kicked in the face. He cannot figure out how to climb up a little to the left. And now Roman Reigns comes over, gets him up in a fireman's carry. Samoa drop to the outside.
To the outside. I mean, there's so little canvas, you might as well drop him down on concrete. Seth Rollins on the top of one of the pods here. Braun Strowman, after taking some Samoan drop, has rolled back inside the ring, but he's still out. Seth Rollins, what is he going for? He's looking around, looking at the WrestleMania sign, trying to conjure up some Moxie. And a frog splash lands to Braun Strowman. 1, 2. Braun Strowman kicks out still. A 20-foot frog splash cannot take out Braun Strowman.
Braun Strowman's a big man who hasn't taken much damage other than from Finn Balor. Seth Rollins may have turned on Roman Reigns a little too early, and it's going to cost them here. They needed to work together. Every member needed to work together towards Braun Strowman, and no one was able to pull it off. Roman is getting some time to catch his breath as Braun Strowman is in the ring on his back. At least Seth Rollins did some damage. This may help Roman more than it helps anybody at all.
It may. Teamwork is no longer an option after Seth Rollins turned his back, but it seems like it actually is. Seth Rollins holding on to Braun Strowman. Trying to line up the powerbomb. Braun Strowman breaks away. Right hands to Roman Reigns, and Seth Rollins in a drop kick by Braun Strowman to Roman Reigns. The athleticism of this huge behemoth of a man. Super kick. Knocks a tooth out of Braun Strowman, but he still stands. Another super kick knocks a second tooth out. Braun Strowman to a knee. Seth Rollins lining up a curb stomp, but gets caught to a power slam. 1, 2, 3. Seth Rollins is out, and it looks like the last two competing are Braun Strowman and Roman Reigns, and I felt like I've seen this before. It's almost like being stuck in obscurity. It's almost like continuing repetitions of a universe. It's almost like being reincarnated to the same point in your life over and over.
If that point
was going to happen.
If that point was absolutely amazing, as we have Braun Strowman facing the big dog, Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns, as the utmost competitor, he defeats the odds all the time. He is the greatest competitor to ever be in this generation of human beings.
The unitard is going down, and Braun Strowman reveals his nipples to the world.
And that's going to backfire, as Roman Reigns loves nipples. He absolutely loves nipples, as it sends him right to his feet.
It does. Many of purple nurples are on the way.
As Roman stares at Braun Strowman from the outside, Braun dares him to come in, looks away, points his beard in the general direction of the audience.
Get these hands being shouted by the audience.
As Braun Strowman licks his own boogers off his mustache. It's disgusting. And now the nipples are hard. As Roman makes his way into the ring, they square off. The black eye of Roman Reigns, so evident. A big slap to the face. A big uppercut to the face of Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman looking for a choke slam. No, sends him to the outside. Roman now on the outside. Braun makes his way out. My God. What's he going for here?
He's going to have to go for something mortifying to the audience, but he has to annihilate Roman Reigns to take him out. We've seen Roman Reigns take so much damage and continue to get back up. He needs to do something ridiculous, take him down. And he snaps Braun Strowman's neck on the top rope, whiplash style, and now he's jumps over the top rope with a cross body.
And now delivering right hands to the head of Braun Strowman. Now Roman dodges a spear by Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman sends himself directly into the pod there.
The bumbling idiot with a tattoo of a deadlifting man on his ribcage gets up.
He is not a smart man. He is a strong man, as he gets right back up and eats a Superman punch.
Oh, man. Braun Strowman's still on his feet, though, and Roman Reigns doesn't know how. Still amazed Roman Reigns, but he jacks off another one, and he prepares to put it in the face of Braun Strowman, and he lays one into him.
Man, he really fisted Braun Strowman.
Roman Reigns is annoyed at this point. Annoyed at how many times he needs to jack off that arm. Fist him, Roman. Fist him. He yells his mantra of ooh-ah, lining up a spear. Gets caught by Braun Strowman for a power slam. Reversed by Roman Reigns. Big boot to the face of Braun Strowman. Bouncing off the ropes. Superman punch as Braun Strowman elevated Roman Reigns. Eats a spear. But Braun Strowman gets right back up immediately. It's a second spear. That must put the big man down. 1, 2, 3, and Roman Reigns again returns to WrestleMania, the main event for the championship for the third year in a row. Fans must be amazed at what is going on. It is like being reincarnated into the same spot in your life again and again and again, and wonder why you keep going there. Like
absolutely.
A Tom Cruise movie.
And again, reincarnated to the amazing part where they're having WrestleMania in the same city where he was WrestleMania main event against Brock Lesnar. And it will be Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns again in the main event of WrestleMania in New Orleans. And a lot of people wondered, what would have happened if Seth Rollins didn't interfere? Well, we will find out now, as Seth Rollins will not interfere with the Money in the Bank contract. It will be Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, WrestleMania
for the Universal Championship. I feel like I've seen this before. Roman Reigns laughs at the disappointment of the fans, scoffs at them, saying, "You don't understand the business."
Roman Reigns smiling, showing no pain because he's apparently impervious to pain.
And apparently, right at this moment, they immediately created an advertisement of Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship at New Orleans. They just made that right now. It was not pre-planned, folks.
And now Roman looks up at the WrestleMania sign as fans filter out of this arena, frustrated as all hell. I don't know why. Maybe the air conditioning was broken in the arena and it was very hot and muggy, because this is the greatest thing to ever happen to the WWE. And Braun's got him. Braun's got him up. And now a power slam to Roman Reigns from Braun Strowman.
Pissed off Braun Strowman, as he should be, losing this matchup, losing his chance at WrestleMania main event. And also another advertisement that said Roman Reigns will face off with Lesnar tomorrow on Monday Night Raw, face-to-face. Again, this was not pre-planned, folks.
Not at all.
Braun Strowman picking Roman Reigns up again for another power slam on the limp body of Roman Reigns. Lays another one into him.
You wonder, does this have anything to do with the impending news of Roman Reigns' drug abuse? Please seek out JD from New York, JD from NY 206, and find his news on Roman Reigns' drug abuse shortly to be revealed.
Yes, there is proof apparently of Roman Reigns' steroid use. But Braun Strowman throws Roman Reigns through a pod, just casually tosses him away like trash in a dumpster.
As Braun Strowman celebrates as we close the show. Thank you for tuning in. If you like this content, please like and subscribe and tune in for more content. This is Tim and Jim.
That's right, it is our Jim.
And we have had a great time with you tonight.
Have another obscure night, folks.
If you could describe this in one perfect word, what would it be?
Original.
Have a good night.